Hello everyone. Can you set up real fast? Wait. Okay, we got it. Get the music. Today we're starting early because we have the No Name tournament that's an hour before the stream. So I figured we might as well just do it live. Let's get our playlist going. The chill playlist. Yeah, everyone's been demoted to Elder in Balloon Sky, so you guys can't start Raid Weekend. Now, I know that before Elders could start Raid Weekend, I was told that that was changed. Listen, if Elders can start Raid Weekend, you might all need to be demoted to members, alright? I'm gonna show you guys how Raid Weekend is meant to be started. Let's go, Side. Is there any tournament for War Leagues? What's War Leagues? So today we have my team ASD PP versus the Grannies. See how this goes. If someone else can help keep score in chat, that'd be great. Sen, you lack the vision. I never expected this from you. Blackwing, 4 max clans at the start. That's too much, bro. Now we did get defaults on the raid number 6, so Jamon, you can hit the level 3 Skeleton Park if you want it. So we are looking solid over there. Am I in the wrong clan? I was in the wrong clan. Alright, let's go. So the way clan capital tournaments work is you get on a sub Town Hall 6, so you can't start friendly challenges yourself. That way you can't scout for traps. And the organizers start the friendly challenges. So this is a weird tournament. There is going to be Capital Peak, and it's going to be CH9. So you have 3 hits. Not sure how that's going to go. I have literally 0 practice on CH9 peaks. So, yeah, let's find out together, shall we? I'm guessing the stuff from Barbarian Camp, that's level 5, like the barbs, like the archers, those are going to be really good for the peak. Sen, we hit 1.81 last week. You lacked the vision. It started bad last week as well. Listen, I'm gonna show you guys how you start strong and end strong. Not just end strong. Next week is the week. You think I don't see the vision? You simply are missing the vision. Hello, Shahab. Hello, Fozg. Just waiting for the tournament to start. I believe the Grannies, so the other side is starting first. And I think we start with Peak Wizard Valley. So in tournaments, this tournament, I believe Peak, you have 3 hits, CH9 versus 10 offense. And then Wizard Valley is also CH9 versus 10, but you have 2 hits. Wizard Valley is a really hard district in tournaments. It's like as hard as DC, if not harder, based on last tournament results. But it's also that people don't have experience on Wizard Valley like that, so. Let's see what they got. Maybe we can take inspiration from their hits. Hey, Battles. So this week we're gonna start off with our tournament match, and then we're gonna transition to Raid Weekend afterwards. It's not as hard as anymore? Well, I don't know. Maybe people have more experience on it. Oh my god, it's Saturday? How do you not know that, Battles? Aren't you in school? People who are in school are the most aware of weekends. Wait, who goes first? Is this my base? Oh, no. This is theirs to hit. Alright, Panda's in. Think we have everyone? Godman, Duck, Panda. Wait, they have Noah on their team? Oh shoot. You've seen this peak in the 25 peak challenge? Does this get 2-shot? Sen, in India there's no off day on Saturday? What? Do you guys have an off day on Sunday then? Plus winter vacations are going on. Oh, right. I forgot that exists as well. So I used to have winter breaks, but now my job, we work basically through the holidays. No one else is working, but my job does. So I completely forgot about that. You almost use the same peak. No one really builds peaks because it's not an elo and it's not that common to include in tournaments either. But this is the first time that anyone's had CH9 versus 10. So this is completely different. Most peaks are built to defend CH10 offense into attacks. So they have the peak in the very far corner and they're just trying to stop the 2-star. But when you have 3 attack CH9, you can actually go for 3 stars. So I don't know how optimal these are, but we'll find out, I guess. Astroperp? Isn't that Dark? Dark is back? Alright. See what they got. Duck is going with carts. Interesting. So you can use carts. With 6 spell slots at CH9, you can bring 3 graveyards and just forego the zap. You do have 3 attacks. We'll see how this goes. Carts are level 4, but they have a lot of barbs. Barbs are maxed, giants are maxed. Rams are maxed, but the rams are probably gonna just hit these walls. You can use them to tank. Duck taking his time. So he drops the graveyards away from the multi-mortar and wizard towers. I guess this one less so, but point of that is graveyards are great at tanking big defenses as well as single target defenses. They're also really good on giant cannons because giant cannons can't shoot very well. They're very bad against wizard towers though, so you want to drop them away from those. Man, his graveyards are spawning quickly. A lot of stuff is dying. He used a lot of barbs at the start. This actually looks like a good attack. Yeah, he gets quite a bit. The carts will absolutely kill that rocket artillery. They're locked on. A couple more shots. Oh yeah, he got a lot. So normally you wouldn't do this as a CH10 versus another CH10 because now it's hard to get the district on the next attack, but when you have 3 attacks, you can do stuff like this on the entry. Maybe I will steal from Duck and use his strategy. I have no practice versus this. Second Saturday is off day for every government employee. I don't know about private, I see. You put the air defense back. We didn't use the peak because Golem was getting 60% 2-star constantly. Oh. Golem is another strategy you can use because the haste lasts for all 3 attacks. But once again, I have no practice on what's good. And when you run Golem, you can't run a zap. You didn't realize it was CH9? Yeah, it's CH9. We'll see what Duck has for us next. Very good first hit though. He got a rocket artillery, he got a giant cannon, he got all these trash buildings, wizard towers, some point defenses. There are a lot of defenses left. There are the giant posts and all the defensive troops. It's not over, but I'm also not sure how hard CH9 versus 10 is. There's off days on Saturdays and Sundays. Battles is in the wrong place. He's in the workaholic zone of India. Well, there's a lot of people joining. Are these spectators? I feel like Senta and Noah are on SQK. We will be cooked against SQK. Jasper will miss too. Are you facing SQK first round crops? Is that your first round draw? Because that is tragic. SQK is probably the strongest team. And I think they placed first in the preliminaries. Have they not gone in yet? Usually they don't... I don't know what the rules for this tournament are, but usually people go in faster than this. I think you can just go Rage, Archers, middle. Not sure what the holdup is. Their use of Graveyard is also so different. Yeah, they use the graveyards to clear the trash buildings. Okay, Duck. Mr. Duck. Double Frost Balloons. Well, one benefit is the Frosts are going to be there for the last attacks if he drops them on the peak. We'll see. Chinese players are something different. I have not played against them in a little while. I don't know if they're doing anything different from the last time. But yeah, China has a different meta. Doesn't drop it on the peak though. I think Duck may have overcooked. We'll see. He definitely wants to get the air bombs with those barbs. Maybe he wants to take out this Rapid Rock with the balloon and then Eye Dragon the Rock Artillery. A lot of zaps. He has 2 Eye Dragons left. Oh god. That Giant's blocking his Eye Dragons too. That's not good. I think he overcooked. I think he could have just gone Archers. This is a hard finish from here. I think the kitchen's on fire. His first attack, now I think about it, he got a lot of trash buildings, but I don't know how insane it was. Duck might be in trouble. He might be a fried duck. He does get the Giants. He does get a lot more trash buildings. Peak is going to be easy to secure, but the Giant Cannon at the end is really annoying, depending on what he's going to use. There's nothing up top, still looks doable. Doesn't have the peak frosted. Like, it could be doable, but this is... Second attack made this hard. A lot harder than it needed to be. If Pekka or something. Yeah, I could see that. But of course, 2 Teslas here, you almost always have to frost that District Hall, and then you almost always have to rage as well. But listen, they're my enemies today. I ain't gonna root for them. You'll complete my raid? You'll complete your raid? Good night, Sen. Good night, Shahab. Wait, like almost done raid weekend? 300 hits? That's crazy. Balloon Skies used to be a clan that did all of its hits on the first day, but we're way too lazy for that now. It is definitely hard. Yo, what's the ruling on how much time between attacks, bro? I'm not on TikTok, but I'm so TikTok brain with my attention span. In most tournaments, it's a 1 minute delay, or like 1 to 2 minutes. Grrr. Hello, Rezi. Maybe the problem with Balloon Skies right now isn't who's opening the raid weekend. We'll see next week. It might just be Rezi. So Rezi, next week, if I start raid weekend and it's still terrible, then I'm pretty sure you're the problem. Double Frost, what? I expected Frost Rage. Doesn't get this air defense, I don't know if he cares. He wants to freeze the giant cannon, I don't know about that. P.E.K.K.A does work. Feel like Mr. Duck is on a mission to... That blast almost sniped. Oh my goodness. Mr. Duck is on a 1-starring mission. He has 11 barbs. He has 5 barbs. He does get the district hall. Wait, this is closer than I thought it would be. I think he was a little bit sloppy with his barbs though. So this doesn't work. You're not even playing this month? Rezi, it's your very presence that's cursing us. Whether or not you play doesn't matter. Ever since you got here, it's been one bad week after the next. And I'll remind you, when you got here, we were at the pinnacle. We were right at the world record. Yeah, that was a bit of a swag frost. I think Rage would have been much better. This is definitely doable though. He had a good first hit, but once again, the second hit, I think he overcooked. See how much that P.E.K.K.A can get. Looks like it gets 2 more trash buildings. Next 2 week, world record matchmaking. Sure, Rezi, sure. Keep tying it in mind, yeah. Go faster. We need to get to raid weekend afterwards. Let's see. I've scouted the base already. So let's go. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go double rage. Archers and barbs. No VC send? Yeah, I'm not doing VC. Sparky's so bad at CH9 because it one-shots like nothing. So we're not gonna go with that. But like I said, archers can work. Archers can work. Let's also bring an Eye Dragon. Let's go. So we're gonna start with barbs on the outside. They'll be pretty good at clearing some of these trash buildings. And then we'll move in rage deeper into the base. There are a lot of traps. So they're good at checking for those. Let's do a first rage here. And the goal here is to get the dragon. Maybe we should start on the other side where we could have gotten the cart too, but... This is where I'm testing how good archers are. Make sure you don't drop archers into rocket shells. Pull a bomb. Tank with the barb. Eleven more packs. And then I have an eye dragon because I want to kill the bomb tower afterwards. Nice. Just kill the air bombs. Man, archers are definitely worse with this lower level rage. Got Night Dragon here. And let's just try to get those 2 spear throwers. Oh, Eye Dragon gets the Crusher too, since Eye Dragons always pull through. Wait, that Eye Dragon just completely dodged the Rapid Rocket. Alright. So this should be a good first hit. See what our follow-ups are going to be. Maybe next hit we want to get the District Hall with the Wizard Bomb. There are a few key defenses here, but it's not like the greatest Wizard Bomb either. Like, if I can get this Inferno Tower and a successful Wizard Bomb, that might not be bad. Could also do a Golem. Haste Carts. Is Haste Carts the play? Could also be time for Sparky. Alright, let's do... We definitely need 1 Rage. Probably Wizards. It's kind of hard to make the Wizards work, though. We'll try anyways. Six barbs. And then we can probably just do like a Graveyard Finish on the second attack. Maybe if this Rage was a little bit deeper, that would have been better, but... no use complaining. Alright. What do we want for our second spell, actually? Just a second Rage? Not the Sen Graveyard Hogs. I don't appreciate this slander. The Sen Graveyard Hogs always works. How do we drop this Rage? Drop it like... It's gonna overlap a little bit and that's fine, I think. The overlapping rage is a classic in the clan capital. Sure. And then I want to snipe the Rapid Rocket too, so our wizards have a direct path. So we'll snipe that, and then... check for some traps. I don't want to talk about this. I guess we just gotta kill the peak the honest way then. Yeah, maybe this was not the play. I think we kill it with like 2 or 3 more packs. Probably. Yeah. Probably should have gone Golem second attack. Because we can't finish with Sparky. Tezzas are on the backside. Ouch. Well, we have the classic Sen Rage. That's a valuable Sen Rage right there. That is a valuable rage, for sure. Frost would have been so much better here. Yeah, just believe in the process, okay? Sen knows what he's doing. Always remember that. He's gonna drop a rage here, and you're gonna think he's genius. Sen always knows what he's doing. Alright, we're gonna do triple graveyard, finish, do archers. There's a Troll Tesla, top side. Put 1 graveyard here, 1 graveyard here, and then probably 1 on top of the Giant Cannon. Probably want a P.E.K.K.A. I don't even know what I'm doing, but let's just bring stuff for the sake of bringing stuff. Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's try this. See how it goes. There's a Troll Tesla. Do have a couple of Rams and Barths for that. I'll drop Graveyards to try to tank, and Archers to snipe the Wizard Towers. Get the Graveyards going. Let's just Archer to kill everything over here. Barb here. We need to keep that P.E.K.K.A. alive. Just trust in the process, boys. Blastwood doesn't shoot the P.E.K.K.A. We have 4 ramps to tank that giant cannon. Bunch of Larrys going through as well. Archers are going to help with that Crusher. Last Hog Rider here, and GG. Just believe in the process, boys. Just believe in the process. Just trust in the process. Alright, so next base is Wizard Valley. And Wizard Valley is the basically hardest district next to Dragon Cliffs. People are saying it's gotten easier, I don't know. It's not something that you see commonly. Wait, do we have to go to a different clan for Wizard Valley? Wait, is it a different clan? I thought there was Wizard Valley, am I crazy? Sasuke. XDD. Godman dipped. Yeah, Wizard Valley exists. It's also CH9 offense. So we'll see how that goes. They just up and dipped. But yeah, Wizard Valley is, it's really nasty when you don't have maxed graveyards and hogs. Yeah, Wizard Valley was with CH9 as well, so it should be in this clan. Unless they screwed something up. The grannies are going in. So even though the Graveyard and the Hog Riders are one of the troops, or some of the troops that don't get max level at CH9, people still use it. It's so good at CH10 that even with 1 level less, it can still work at CH9, but it just works a lot less well. But yeah, people do like bringing more stuff like Barbs and Rams that are maxed. I got this base with CH9 offense. So you recognize the space? I see. It's PL's base. Ah. He's going. This is dark. He's going in with carts, which is interesting. I'm guessing he goes with carts on the right side, all 4, and then maybe just Hog Riders these 2 things. You're supposed to hit one tomorrow, you have no idea? Well, you can take some inspiration here. People still use Graveyard Spam versus Wizard Valley. CH9, you can still bring 3 Graveyards. You let some bars beat through walls. He does use 1 cart down here, which is interesting. Feel like... Oh no, he got it locked. Does he make it? Oh, the stun connects. So he does save the cart. And he's going to give that 1 cart on the left a lot of rams. Giant Cannon snipes one of his carts. This cart on the left actually is doing very well because there's no traps. He has a couple more barbs left to try to kill some of those carts maybe. Cart on the left is still healthy. It will get the Spear Thrower. He'll get some damage on that defensive cart, but he won't kill it. He'll also get some damage on the Wizard Tower. Does he kill the Wizard Tower? I don't know. No. And these Larrys are going to be stuck behind the wall in the second attack as well, but they would distract the Giant Cannon if needed. This is Swizzable if I'm not wrong. Maybe it is. So he does have to get the District Hall on the second attack. We'll see what his plan for that is, unless he's going to go all in for the 3-star. I can't honestly tell if this is a good attack or not. It seems okay. You know it's serious when Crops doesn't write awful stuff. Crops is a serious man, what can I say? He does no funny business. I don't know how you finish this though. Your options are like hogs and hog barbs, right? The wizard towers are super annoying. It'll cover the giant cannon. I guess you can put a graveyard like around here. And then maybe like one around here if you distract this wizard tower with the hog rider. Yeah, Croft was serious because he drew SQK on the first round. Oh, you can frost this with level 4. Very nice frost. Unfortunately, Crops placed 8th in preliminaries, which means he draws the number 1 seed, the Chinese SQK. Hog Rider to take out that spear. Miner to take out the District Hall afterwards. Guess the Giant Cannon pretty... Oh! Those miners are in trouble. They will get the District Hall, but he needs the miners to survive in order to 3-star, so I think he might be cooked. Huge miner bombs though, what the heck? Miners are busted. Miner bombs were crazy, but I don't think he has quite enough. His graveyards have all petered out. Even with the double frost. 1 hog left. At this point, it's just about how much percent he can get. He'll use that Hog Rider to tank for his carts. Even when it's frosted up, Inferno Towers are really nasty for single target damage, and that defensive card's gonna be annoying. So he's gonna get around 76 maybe? Yeah, oh no. Cart locks onto the wrong thing. I think he only gets... Wait, what? What was that? Okay, 77. Somehow Cart locks onto a different building once it reaches final form. That is like really weird AI that would happen. You would think if the raid cart post was closer, it would have targeted that in the first place, but Clash of Clans AI is weird like that. You like the masturbators? So it looks like Crops, you're up against the best team. Your players aren't even available. And yeah, that sounds like nothing's going good for you. I believe Alpal's taking Wizard Valley, good luck to him. This is a pretty good wizard target on the second attack if he goes from the left, but this is a very common Wizard Valley build where you have the giant cannons in the corners, and then you have a wizard tower to cover graveyards, and then raid cart to be really obnoxious with some air defenses just to stop dragon ideas. We'll see how this goes. Oh, he's gonna go wizard's first hit. That's interesting. Oh no, he's gonna wait for the barbs to be through the wall. Oh no, you hate to see it. Maybe these barbs come back to help out. 3 of them do. He's not even waiting. The Sigma doesn't wait. Nope, he does. Wait, 1 barb is actually gonna peel off and kill some trash buildings. It's actually pretty good for him. This is a Wizard Valley Weefoons used to survive CH10 versus CH10. Who did this defend against at CH10? At CH10, if your Wizard Valley defends, it's usually not because your base is good, but because the attacker griefed. So you just took a full minute waiting for that stuff to be through the wall. You love to see it. Card's gonna go in the middle, 2 of them, and then he's gonna go wizards from the right. How does he plan to get those wizards in? So he's gonna use Rams to tank. Needs to be careful about those wizards though. Man, he cut it close on the tanking. Perfectly timed hogs though. The graveyards would have pulled any traps if there were some there. Wow, really nice. This is insane. He gets the Inferno Tower with the wizards. I didn't think he was ever going to get that. And he's going to get the District Hall with the wizards. Wait, he's cooking. Hold on, he's cooking. He got so much that first hit. Wizard Valley's still a hard district to finish though. It's not over. But he is cooking. 53%. So in terms of big defenses, he got an Inferno Tower. I think he got a cart. No, all 3 carts are alive. So he has a lot of crap still left on the base. And I think the Teslas, there was one here. So there's one left on Wizard Valley. There might be one on the top side. Very crazy hit though. The carts cleared the center. Oh wait, he got both Teslas. There's one here. So there's no more Teslas. The cards killed the entire core. Wizards killed the middle. Definitely dragons here. I can see dragons, but air defenses are super nasty. There's also 2 air bombs in the middle. There's no air defenses left in the middle section though. But the double air defense here is hard to navigate. Wizard Valley is a hard base in this environment. Even with this much on the first hit, it seems hard. Which is weird to say because Wizard Valley is such a meme outside of tournaments. But we'll see. Probably, I'm guessing he just goes graveyard spam into here, Frost over all of this section, and just try to hope he has enough force left to deal with the giant cannons. Probably want a P.E.K.K.A, because P.E.K.K.As are probably the best against these sections. There's no Teslas left, so he doesn't have to worry about random Teslas popping to kill his P.E.K.K.A. He's gonna use miners to deal with it. That's interesting. So he's gonna use triple miner in this section. Maybe it was worth going with Larry's tank for the miners. He's not bringing Frost. He's just gonna go triple graveyard. There's a wizard tower here and here. He has some wizards. He does not have that much tanking left actually. He went pretty heavy on the entry. If there's traps, he could be in trouble. I'm guessing he has to place a graveyard here. I think he has to. Yeah, he has to. Oh, that bomb's gonna be bad. Oh, his miners are getting explodified. Stuns the wizard tower, but I don't think he has enough. His miners are almost all dead or low. I think he has one left. And yeah, now you're seeing why this section is such a problem. Because the giant cannon's just going to clean you up. He has no rams either. Ouch. Yeah, CH9 Wizard Valley is brutal. He has no rams, no! No. They held him at the gates, at the castle gates. This was an easy finish. I don't know, I suck at graveyards, so I wouldn't know. Maybe Death Star would have clapped this with 30 swag. Now we move on to the main clan. Now this is CH10 versus CH10. What's the score actually? I think they got 92% on the first hit. Did I read Centuria? I keep saying I'm gonna read it and then I don't. I'll read it tonight, I promise. I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna read it tonight. I'm gonna read a few chapters. I've been busy with other stuff. Oh no, you just don't bring 3 graveyards into 4 wizard towers? Yeah, I think if he brought Frost it might have been better. Wait. How do you react? So we're good to go. They're on Barb Camp. Can someone keep track of score in chat? I prefer to just focus. The focusing sen. So this is our Barb Camp. Barb Camp's interesting because a lot of people are running air traps now, so whoa. Panda Sonic. So Chinese people have a really strange meta compared to us. And one of the strategies that they're known for using is they'll do this rage archers into graveyard spam, so they have 11 barbs after the archers, or they'll do the graveyard spam into the archers. So first he's going to snipe the cannon so he can drop the rage deeper into the base. He has 2 balloons. Now he's going to rage. His rage could have been a little bit more forward, like half a tile, but should cover the rock artillery, should help with the giants. Sleepy archers. Archers are interesting now. It used to be everyone used archers, so it was boring, but now no one uses them, so they've gone full circle. They're hip now, alright? I used them twice versus Peak. I'm not just trying to cope and justify my boringness, but you don't see them every day anymore. I would do 2 packs of archers and then tank with a ram. I guess you can also do it this way too. So you need 2 archers to kill the giants. He drops the archers from an angle to avoid the mortar shells so he doesn't have to wait. He has 6 packs left. I don't understand how far the barbs are going to get, but he gets good value on his archers. This is interesting. He double drops to kill the rock artillery, which was good. He'll get the Tesla and he'll get the multi-cannon probably. Barb to tank so he can get the multi-cannon, very good. And at this point, he's got a minute left and he's got a graveyard attack. How does he do this? If he gets this air defense, he can actually just balloon the entire left side. He might want to ram here. He's gonna barb this down. I'm interested to see where those double balloons are going. Hog Riders to go over the wall to snipe the air defense. Double archers to try to kill the giants. He probably should have pulled them into the rage a little bit more. Those archers are gonna get fried. So he'll get 2 sets of giants. Interesting balloon. I think the balloons didn't quite work as he hoped. I don't know what the plan was there, but Hog Rider takes out the air defense. It's not a bad first hit. He has 2 graveyards down. It's actually pretty good. How many Teslas did he get? He got 1 Tesla here, 1 Pops here. Could have sworn he got another one somewhere. I know those barbs, they are really strong. They weren't so strong here. So he got 1 and he pops another. It's a decent first hit. It's not an easy finish though. I think a lot of people would just graveyard spam on the second attack. He's gotten 2 giant posts. A lot of the splash is at the very middle, so the backside is not covered very well. He can just graveyard on top of the multi-mortars. We'll see what he's got. Definitely a banger first hit though. You do not see that kind of hit on the international server. That is like a Chinese signature strat. Especially not versus Barcamp. Send Elokeen when the time is right. Golem haste graveyard, huh? So he probably starts Golem bottom side. Pathing doesn't look terrible, but I would have thought you do still frost the rocket artillery. But he thinks the graveyards will do better. Because he's going to use a graveyard strat to try to kill the right side. One thing that's a little annoying is this multi-cannon. It's going to shoot his golem wallets on top of... also on top of the district hall, and it's going to have to take 3 shots. Graveyards are starting to go. Wizard for the multi-mortar. He has a Hog Rider, probably just try to stun the bomb tower. Huh. So he wants the Hog Riders to take out the bomb tower so the graveyards are free to go. He was late to tank for the wizard, so he loses the wizard, I think. Yeah, but he does get the bomb tower. Wait, this is interesting. He has 3 more barbs left. They were going to clear this entire right side. There is a multi-mortar left, but... Yo, what is this hit? This is crazy. What? I think this works. What is this? Pandasonic is cracked. What the? I did not see this approach, I'll be honest with you. He gets it. Damn. It's not even close. Golem has like 10,000 HP left. Interesting. I've never seen Golem Graveyard like this. He just uses the remaining 90 troops to overwhelm the right side. He's cooking. He cooked. This is why people are afraid of the Chinese, I guess. Very well done. Never seen Golem without Frost. It's not that you don't see Golem without Frost. It does occur. But people usually use Golem with Frost on Barb Camp specifically because it's hard to make the graveyards work versus all those bomb towers. But he just saw that if he sends Golem left and takes care of both giant cannons, he can just get these 2 bomb towers and rock artillery easily, and the graveyards, with the help of the first attack, will overwhelm all of these point defenses. So very nice hit. Panda is like American? Is he American? I assumed he was from Chinese server. He also plays the Chinese strats. So PL is going for Barb Camp. Triple Graveyard's interesting. He's gonna jump this front section. He's got a couple miners. So this is like the new strat for Barb Camp because now everyone's running air traps. You saw on Panda's hit versus Barb Camp that there were a couple of air traps. So people are now running ground spam graveyards to basically counteract that. The wizards are gonna be in trouble. He loses 1. But the wizards are very good at dealing with the giant. Hog Rider for the Tesla. He has 1 Hog Rider left. Miner to help burst the district hall. Giant cannon goes down. He has 1 Hog still left. Probably use it for this cannon. No, he'll use it for the rock artillery, sure. Does he get it? Yes, he does. I'm pretty sure this is a burnt base, which this is the crack for. So he gets very far. Very nice. Panda is a Foon for sure. He is a foon. He is a foon. But that was like a strategy that I think is probably more common in the Chinese server. It's just like we don't see that on the international server because no one uses attacks like that. What? This man just... he does not wait. He just goes in. He has 6 balloons left. Oh, don't let that air bomb... oh my god, he let the air bomb shoot. He needed a zap, I think. I think he got too confident. I think he got too confident with the balloons. I don't think this works. I think if he zapped the air bombs, I think he might have been fine. Ouch. He's got a zap here. Right. He took so much damage on the air bombs. Ouch. Nice try, nice try. Grannies are in. Yeah, I believe he did the right first hit, but the second hit got sloppy. Yeah. Rip. Rip. So this is Balloon Lagoon. Balloon Lagoon is a base that used to be really hard, but as... well, Balloon Lagoon is a base that used to be hard for the international server. Like, the Chinese were always good at this base. But recently, everyone's gotten better at Balloon Lagoon, so we'll see what they do here. Mega is in. He's got a Frost, he's got 2 graveyards. And this is a very standard approach, where you freeze the peninsula here, and then you do triple miners with Hog Riders over top. Sen, you hitting what district? So I hit Peak, and I'm probably also going to hit Dragon Cliffs. Unless something goes wrong. So he's going to go cards on the left and then miners in the core. So you can see he uses these Hog Riders to stun the defenses on his miners approach. And he sends 2 miners in behind. He hasn't sent his last one in. Now he does. Waits a little bit. Cart on the top side faces a Tesla, but has some Larrys to help tank. He won't get the rocket artillery, it looks like, but... his miners should grab the Inferno. Bomb doesn't blow up that Spear Thrower, is unlucky for him. Blow up the Inferno Tower though. So that's a hard finish. That's a very hard finish, but I've seen crazier happen with Graveyard Spam. Two Peak Wizards on a team has to be illegal. Peak Wizard is not going to help you. Peak Wizard will not help you in this tournament. Because it's CH9 offense. It's very different. No one's making their Peaks two-shottable. Let me put it that way. Let's see. So he gets the Inferno Tower, he clears the peninsula, he does have the rocket artillery exposed. But this is so nasty. This is a very common section in Balloon Lagoons now, where they have the District Hall in the corner surrounded by 4 big defenses, and then all of these defenses are spaced 2 tiles away so that they can't be wizard chained. This is like a super nasty setup that people run now. He has a graveyard in the core, so that should sweep the multi-cannon. This Crusher is still alive, so it's not easy to just hog spam at the get-go. You probably want to Archers that or something else. gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. He is in. So he's gonna bring more cards. Definitely one card for the Crusher, unless he's using the Archer for that. So because there's no closed walls in the base, he can target any walls that he wants. So he can let his rams in, or he can let his carts in like that. Carts can reach one tile over the wall, but it can't reach two, so he needed that ram so he can target the rock artillery directly. His carts are getting targeted though, it's not great. If he loses 2 carts already, it's bad. It's going real bad for him. Yeah, at least needs to secure the district hall. I don't know if he gets the district hall though. His graveyards, one of his graveyards is gone, but he has one that he delayed. I think this is a 1-star. Unless... Wait, he gets it? There's no way. Wait, does he get the 3-star then? The cards are still alive. Man, that got so dicey. Can't believe he got it. All the hog spam just distracted the defenses, so his 2 barbs took out the district hall. Log rips the rest of his troops, but he got close to the triple actually, huh. If his cards didn't get locked onto early on, had a good chance. Wait, we're doing Goblin Mines next. So we're doing a weird order, I guess. PL wants to try the Goblin Mines. How did it almost work? I'm actually surprised too. Very good hit, I guess. Even though he got locked onto super early. So PL's going in with barbs to clear the trash buildings, minions to get the graveyards going, and then Haste Balloons. So Haste Balloons is a new approach on Goblin Mines. Ooh, there was an air trap. Very nice balloon drops, kills everything there. Does he get the blast bow? No, he doesn't. But not a bad first. Is that a good first hit? I don't know. He gets a lot of goblins pulled out. He carves the middle, he gets the hive. How many goblins does he pull out? He pulls out 1 set. I think he probably wanted the blast bow. It's gonna be hard. I think he probably just has to golem. I don't believe this works. Bro, air bombs? Yeah, Goblin Mines now sometimes run air bombs because people do use balloons like this. I think he probably needed more. Because if the Blast wasn't there at least, he could probably Sparky pretty easily. Blast is there, so it's really, really, really toxic. We'll see what he's got. We shall see what he has got. But he did get 2 Teslas here. That part's nice. He's in. Okay, he does go Sparky still. He'll just double balloon the blast bow. That's fine. Does have a fast Sparky. Man, those goblins are pesky. Doesn't have a great way to take them out. If that Sparky gets locked onto, he's done. It does not get locked onto. Okay. Ooh, that Sparky will chain a lot of goblins there. The barbs can go around the walls and go over the river actually, which is cool. He doesn't get the mortar. Oh, he does get the mortar. He has so many rams. Why does he have so many rams? This man's too used to hitting peaks. Barb there. I think he probably donuts the district hall. Yeah, you can never you can never barb that down because of zaps. People usually put zaps over there. Still has a graveyard. Man, if he had gotten that blast with first hit, he would have looked great. Just imagine. He's close, even with this. Man, if he just got the first attack to go well, or if he had a giant even. But yeah, I don't know why there's so many rams here. That's not great for him. Just gonna have to see how much building percent he can get. But Goblin Mines is a hard base, so not a bad score. He doesn't quite get that Tesla either. So they had a troll Tesla. They were being pesky. Nice try. Dawn finally joins the clan. There's a corner Tesla just in case. What happened there? I think he disconnected. That was 89%. Did I miss any push-ups? We're doing tournament right now. So Raid Weekend is gonna start after our match. Got 89%. So we'll see how we proceed from here. We kind of do a weird order because Dawn wasn't in the clan. I think Dawn is the one hitting Balloon Lagoon for us. And now the Grannies are gonna hit Goblin Mines as well. Goblin Mines is a hard base. Those Goblin Throwers, those Spirit Traps are pesky. Does anyone have the live score right now that they can post in chat? I believe we've done the same number of districts so far, so it does give a good idea. Yeah, can someone find the scores? Okay, Dark is going in versus Goblin Mines with, this is a pretty standard approach where you go Hog Riders and Wizards to try to kill the Goblins. We'll start with a couple Wizards on the top side to try to open up the map a little bit. I don't think you want to let the Wizard 1v1 a Reflector. And there's a random Tesla here. Interesting. Hog for the Tesla. Zap. I think he missed a lot of Goblins. He tried to hit a lot, and then he just hit between all of them. So he pulls out a lot of the Goblins. I think he pulls out almost every single Goblin on the base, but they're like all over the place. This is such a weird hit. He doesn't get any big defenses, but this Inferno Tower is exposed. He has triple Graveyard down. It's a hard finish, I think. But I've seen worse happen on Goblin Mines. He does, like I said, get almost every single Goblin out of their barrels. I think this one has one more in the Slingshot. This one has one more in the Slingshot. But other than that, they're all on the map. So what people sometimes do in the second attack is they'll pull those Goblins out with like a Giant from far away and then Wizard a lot of them down. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see what he's got. Another feature on Goblin Mines is that you saw on the other attack, Everyone has this set up with their district hall in the corner with the spear thrower behind it, and that's supposed to encourage 1-stars. So he does have to get that even if he doesn't get the triple. Battles is here, turn around. Just for you, Battles, just for you. If he goes for 3 stars, it will be a 1. Yeah, it's not an easy finish. But I've seen, like I said, I've seen crazier happen versus Goblin Mines. It's such a weird base because people will get 16% first hit and then triple. I can never tell what a good attack versus the Goblin Mines is because it's such a chaotic district. So he's gonna freeze the Giant Cannon. Like I said, he uses a Giant from far away to pull the Goblins. And then Wizards in behind. I think these Goblins are gonna gank his Wizard though. So it's a little awkward. But he does get the Goblins killed. All the Goblins are not out of their thrower. He's going all in, by the way. Giant and P.E.K.K.A. Wizards are still alive. Probably want to have a Hog Rider for the multi-cannon, but that Giant did so much work in keeping his P.E.K.K.A. healthy. If he gets the Hive, he's good, but I don't think he gets the Hive. Ooh, that bomb was nasty. That hit like all of his troops. He might still have this though. I think he's got it. Zap Trap. Oh my god, this is so close. If the Tesla survives, I think it's over, but I don't know if it survives. Oh, it survives. Oh my god. He was so close. Sheesh. Like I said, Goblin Mines is such a weird base, you can never tell what's going to happen on this one. Very nice second attack though. That P.E.K.K.A. got so far. Wait, Dragon Cliffs is next? Okay. Huh. I'm not ready. Hold on. One, two. All right, let's try this. Wait, challenge is not available? Oh. So we do have Balloon Lagoon next. Probably Builder's Workshop? I don't know. I think Dawn is here, so I'll probably be hitting Dragon Cliffs later on then. But I have a weird plan for it, so hopefully that'll be fun. We'll see how Dawn does versus this one though. But Dark almost got both Balloon Lagoon and Goblin Mines. He comes out of retirement and then slaps both bases almost all the way down. Alpal takes Balloon Lagoon. He trades the cannon with the balloon. Not bad, he gets the trash building too. Allows him to get into the base a little bit quicker. It looks like Alpal's doing 3 bases then. And I don't know if Dawn is playing. Goblin Bubble Miner on the Spear Thrower, takes out the cannon afterwards. So very standard approach. All depends on whether he is able to take out the Rock Artillery, whether this is a good attack. So you saw that Dark didn't get the Rock Artillery on his first hit. And if he got it, he probably was looking peachy clean. Alpal does get farther on this first hit. Gets some chip damage on that cannon too. Oh, he gets the Death Bomb with that miner. He gets very far. He gets the air bomb killed too. Okay, very good first hit. So he gets a better first hit, but let's see if he can finish. So Dark didn't get the Rock Artillery here, and Alpal also gets farther on his island section with his miners. He gets a Tesla here. Does he get both Teslas? The Grannies seem to be running quite a few Troll Teslas, so there is a potential Troll Tesla in the space somewhere. But usually with Troll Teslas, you don't worry about them. If you have enough force at the end, they get taken out, but you just let them troll you. Perfect attack, not a single mistake, Alpal. Luca, the #1 Alpal fan. We'll see though. Still not an easy finish, but he gave himself a good chance. No Panda bases. Panda has some of the most interesting bases when I faced him. But they work. They absolutely work. And he was able to best me. This is a close match. Yeah, it's very close. We have a triple on Capital Peak, and they have a triple on Barb Camp. So stars are tied, percent's close as well. Does anyone have the actual score that they can put in chat? Okay, but let's look at what's left on this base. So he has 3 Rocket Artilleries, Inferno Tower, that's pretty standard. He's got a Crusher here, Bomb Tower here, so I'm guessing you can Frost the Inferno Tower and then put some Graveyards in the back here to lock down these Rocket Artilleries. Sun was Scout a Panda DC? Was that a Panda DC? I did not know. You guys are losing right now? Yeah, they're playing well. They're playing very well. Which team am I on? I'm on the ASDPP. We're currently down a percent, I believe, because they have some really, really close hits. So he'll probably use 2 Hog Riders down south. There's another Tesla that pops down here. He's slowly working his way in. Nice Hog Rider. Does it connect? No, it doesn't. His cards are also getting chipped down by the Rock Artilleries. Hopefully this doesn't result in a 1-star situation as well. We'll see. The Graveyards are going to help push through the right side. 4 cards are still alive. Last Hog Rider to try to take care of that Inferno Tower. Very nice. But there is the Rocket Artillery. Let's see how much damage the Rocket Artillery can do. Takes out Rocket Artillery. 1 cart is still alive, some Larrys to tank. It's close, but I think he's got it. Nothing in the corners. Cart one-shots the multi-cannon, he's got it, nice, wow. Man, this match is close, but now we lead. Is a close match. No Builder's Workshop yet. Interesting. Very nicely done, Alpal. This is technically the 4th seed versus the 5 seed, so it is supposed to be a close match. Golden Quarry is next, Goblin is in. Golden Quarry is a hard base, but this is another base where people go miners to support Hog Riders. For Golden Quarry though, instead of going for the peninsula, they'll go over the cliff's edge on the left side with some Hog Riders to pull some zaps. So they either go left side cliff or top side cliff. This time, Goblin's going for the left side cliff. It's interesting though because there's a District Hall here that will block the miners. But he does have a graveyard to hopefully distract. Tesla here is going to be really annoying, by the way. Because if that Tesla ever locks on miners, it's going to be nasty. There are no gaps in the base though for zap traps. So there is that. P.E.K.K.A jumps over for the blast bow. That was nice. I don't know if that hog makes it. No, it doesn't. There's too much air defense coverage. And yeah, his miners get stopped. But the P.E.K.K.A survives. They blow up a couple more buildings. P.E.K.K.A Death Bomb doesn't one-shot the cannon. Okay. I don't understand why the P.E.K.K.A has a special ability. Like, why the P.E.K.K.A has a special ability, which is blowing up upon death. That's just worse than the miner. This does 1800 damage with a smaller radius than the miner's 2300 bomb. Does anyone think that's balanced? Because a miner would have blown this thing up. This is a very hard finish. He still has a crusher here. He did get this crusher, actually. Was not expecting that. And I don't think he pulled many zaps, either. But I've seen crazier finishes on Golden Quarry. Golden Quarry is another base I can never understand, like Goblin Mines. Sometimes people will have nothing on the first hit and will just completely sweep the base. But he got a blast bow, he got a bunch of defenses, he got one crusher. It is hard, it is hard. He does pull the one Tesla on Golden Quarry. Golden Quarry only has one, so it's not like there's any hiding in the back or in the corners. Let's see what he's got. So he's got 3 miners, pretty standard, a P.E.K.K.A as well. So he uses the jump so that if he drops a P.E.K.K.A over there, it's not going to have to walk around all the walls. Even though they're open, it does cause the P.E.K.K.A to take more damage when it has to take weird paths. Needs to drop another barb there, good. Miner doesn't get locked, which is good. It's gonna sneak in. People won't usually put a zap over here because it's so easy to pull. With hog gliders, they'll usually put the zaps like deeper in, like maybe like around here, probably around here. Once again, it's impossible to stun that crusher when there's an air defense and a rapid rocket right there. Those layers are going to get fried by the multi-mortar, the blast bow, and the crusher. But his topside miners are very healthy. They do get zapped now, as I say that. Yeah, I don't think he quite got enough on the first hit. Maybe if he went from the top side on the first hit, he got so stopped by that District Hall on that first hit. No crusher control. Yeah, the crusher just wrecked him. But I just think he didn't get quite enough on the first hit. If he went from top side, I think he could have gone more, but hindsight is 20/20. All right, we have Dragoncliffs next. I don't know if we're skipping Builder's Workshop, but I have my army trained, and let's do this thing. So I want to be able to jump on the left side with having 2 rages left over. And the way I'm going to try to do this is I'm going to jump this first wall. I don't believe a ram will target the left wall just yet, but we'll still try. Wait, I have to jump like... No, I have to jump like this because of deployment zone. Wait, no. I can jump like this. And then ram barb. Open up that wall. And now that works. Now we'll pull the dragon out and kill it with an eye dragon. I'm so sloppy, by the way. Guess we have to ram there. Bro, Sen, what are you doing? But that works now. Now we have to do a rage here. Top side. Let's do a balloon here. And then hopefully those barbs can take out all of that nonsense. I will now barb here, outside of range of all defenses. Wizard Bomb. And now rage into here. Ram to tank. Okay, looking good. Archer here. Finish off the Inferno Tower. Hopefully we get the trash building. No, it doesn't. But now we can double Archer here. Barb tank. And we have 5 packs of archers. We just need to get that Inferno Tower, and it should be pretty easy to do so. We'll do 2 packs and then tank. And then barb to try to finish off. So now we have 2 packs of archers left. And I'll use 1 for the spear thrower. And I don't know where I use the other one. Maybe to chip down the wizard tower? Could just do double archer here, actually. I don't know. I will drop it. Over here, I guess. Hopefully Golem works. I haven't thought about the finish. And I'm getting spam messages from my phone. I keep getting these stupid messages about hiring and stuff. Okay, so we did a very good first hit. We got 3 dragons, 2 Inferno Towers. Blastbow's still here, but we can Frost. This dragon's not easy to deal with either. Could go Golem and start from the middle. Reply to them and get a job. I already have a job. I don't want their work from home, whatever kind of job it is. Normally people will finish with Hog Riders, but I think with triple bomb towers that's hard to do. I think I want to go Golem. It's not an easy Golem finish, but it looks doable. Let's do this. 3 Eye Dragons. Let's go with this. I will Frost. I'm going to prioritize frosting the dragon with the blast bow. There is a lot of damage, so I have to be careful. And try to use my barbs well. See if there's any like zap traps. Wait, what? That was meant to be. Oops. That was meant to be an Inferno Dragon. Sen, you're so disgusting. Spark here. We might have screwed up. See what kind of zaps are out here. Yeah, I screwed it up. Rip. I just have to kill that then. Rip. I was sloppy. I was sloppy on my finish. Rip. I was sloppy. Darn. I guess that might not have been the best way to finish, but yeah, 90% is not the worst. I guess we'll take it. That was kind of a throw though. We had a very good first hit. I guess I probably could have gone Wizards, now I think about it, but I just didn't want to risk the Wizards. We might have had to do it though. Just like gone Wizards from the bottom side. Just going to 2 bomb towers was difficult. Okay, Panda's going in with his Golem Graveyard strat. Okay, so he's going to drop the graveyards to tank the defenses in the middle, and then I guess he's going to have a lot of barbs to try to push through where his golem skips. Barbs will kill the spear thrower as well as get the graveyards going. This is very interesting that he likes the frost, or he likes the graveyards instead of the frost. But those barbs are doing well. If he Hog Riders this Giant Cannon, you can get that as well. Yep. Golem does pull some zaps. He has 1 more barb if he wants to drop it on the left side and hope for more zaps, or he can use it to kill some more trash. But he's going to get very far. His Golem's so healthy, and he's got a couple more graveyards to go. He pulls a bunch of zaps. Gets the multi-cannon, gets the Tesla. This is looking great for him. Panda's cooking. Push-ups now? Oh yeah, that is a 750. Let me look. Is that a 750? Pretty sure it was. We can do push-ups while waiting for the next hit. But yeah, I think Panda's got this. This looks crushed. How many Teslas did he hit? He got 1 here. He gets that cannon too. Oh yeah, it's so done. Panda is cracked, boys. The Panda is cracked. Alright, we can do some push-ups. Alright. That DC is a 750. It does count. We did sell, so it does count. All right. Let's see what we got next. Panda doesn't even wait, he just goes. Golem Frost, 2 graveyards. He really likes his graveyards with Golem, huh? Hog Rider on the flank, very nice. He's going to kill a bunch of Spear Throwers while the Golem is tanking. And pull some traps for him. He does have a Tesla farm here to deal with at the end. There's 4 Teslas, but I just don't see how there's enough defenses on the space left. And the Hog Rider pulls the Zap. Oh, this is so over. Very nice hits. Yeah, that Zap is not going to be enough. He needs a miracle to hold against the power of the Panda. Panda's too good. Golem's going to have like 10,000 HP again. I haven't seen this strat before, but man, he's making it work. The Golem Graveyard Tactics. GG. Alright, ASDPP has their Golem Corey. I wonder where Don is. Don is on my team, and I think he was supposed to take Builder's Workshop Balloon Lagoon, but... yeah, Panda is cooking. So now we have Golem Corey. Once again, everyone goes with the same approach on Golem Corey. Miners over the cliff, and then Hog Riders to pull Zaps. And then something in the middle. So he's not going to bring any P.E.K.K.A.s, he'll just go with Hogs. He does not wait for the bars to beat through the wall, you love to see it. There's a Crusher here. Doesn't seem that easy to go from the right side, but... you never know. You might want to break this wall with the Ram, I think you can. He's just going to Archer the air defense instead. He just needs to get his deployment zone opened up. He doesn't really need that Ram, but he'll get the graveyards cooking. Tesla pops here. Oh, yeesh. Bait. There's a bait. But he does deal with that bait. Hasn't dropped his miners yet, and I think now he does. Once again, it's really hard to deal with the Crusher or like try to stun the Crusher when there's so many air defenses around. And it's gonna wreck him. Nice Zap, but it's gonna shoot again, yeah. He does get the Blasto though. Archer tanks, very nice. He has all miners left alive, but not for long. If that miner just blew up the air defense as well, he would have gotten the next miner bomb much farther. He still gets a better hit than Godman on his first attack. And he has triple graveyards here. And that's the thing with Alpal. He's good with his graveyards, and these are going to be super good at overwhelming the rocket artillery. We'll see what he's got for the second hit though. We shall see. Panda is strong on Builder's Workshop. Yeah, he looks insane. I don't know how you defend against that. I think you just don't. So this little hut is stopping him from deploying inside here. You can think about zapping if he wants. This is like a very common setup on Golem Corey where you just have a bunch of defenses on the edge spaced out with these walls like this. I don't know why I've seen this so much, but it's pretty annoying for some reason. Yo, Sen-chan. I don't know who would call me a Chan. Besides Mr. Chiha Tachi. Does Sparky work here? Maybe, but he's Alpal is more of a graveyard attacker. So even if Sparky works here, he probably wouldn't go for it. See what he's got. 2 carts. I'll probably use 1 miner over here to help assist the Larrys. 2 carts up the middle, probably 1 Hog Rider to shave the flank. Where's my dog? He's, I think he just came upstairs. He went into my mom's room. So, he's alive, all right? He is alive and well. Cards to take out the Crusher. Does he want to try to go for Hog Rider over for the Rock Artillery? He makes it. Very nice. And the cards can snipe over top. Did his miner just get zapped? He had so many Larry spawns so quickly. I think his miner got cooked. He might be in trouble. Oh, I think he's in trouble. Ow. I think his miner got ripped. Tragic, tragic. He had a good first hit. Oh no, the ASD PP is selling a lot of really good first hits. Your mom is cooking, I see. No, he's not getting cooked. He just came up to drink water. No, he likes going on the bed, so we let him on the bed during nights, and then during the day he just keeps climbing up the stairs to try to get on the bed. Does dogs taste good? I wouldn't know, okay, chat? I wouldn't know. Interesting Dragon Cliffs that we're running. I feel like I've seen this before. Not exactly this wall setup, but this big wall kind of base is not that uncommon. I'll see what they got. This dragon placement's interesting though. Usually you don't see dragons so close together that you can zap them. Sen Yuan, no, not only are you Asian, but you're Chinese. I know it's a stereotype that Chinese people eat the most dogs, but that's not even true. I'm pretty sure Koreans are the most. As a matter of fact. But it's not very common to, regardless anymore. Mega's going for Golem, interesting. So he wants to... What's the plan here? He wants to kill this Spear Thrower, obviously. He doesn't get it. He really wants to kill that Spear Thrower, jeez. Because he doesn't want his Golem to get stalled into Inferno range. He's gonna zap to... Whoa, 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 whoa. He didn't need to do that, I don't think. I think he was fine. This is not... The plan's not going to plan. I don't know what the plan was, though. Did he try... Was he trying to get his Golem into here? Because now he doesn't have a zap for the Inferno Tower over here. I think he burnt the kitchen on this one. What is being cooked here? Mega's Golem is being cooked here. I believe that is what is being cooked. Yeah, tough, tough. I guess he wanted the golem to avoid the Inferno Tower and just try to go all the way around, but he panicked and dropped the Frost. Huh. Maybe he should have just gotten like a giant to tank instead of trying to kill the Spirit Thrower with his barbs, because that's hard to do with Inferno Tower covering. It's gonna be hard from here. He definitely wanted his golem to kill all of the stuff on the right and then frost the top Inferno. And then just snipe a bunch of dragons along the way. Discord link expired. I thought I changed it just then. Unless it is expired. See what Mega's gonna do. He probably just needs to get the district hall in and book it. I'll have a zap. Wait, he's not getting I don't think he's getting 50% here. Oh no. Oh no, there's a zap. I think Mega's cooked. Oh, there's another zap. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, it's a 1 star. Yeah, Crops, that's not gonna get past the censorship. He's not on my team. No, he's on the other team. That is tragic. I think Duck rage quit on him. I think Duck is mad. Duck is very disappointed in him. I have a sneaking suspicion that Duck is not pleased with his performance. Alright, there's a Tesla farm on the left. Duck is the leader of a WSA clan. I don't know what they do as punishment, but Duck is probably out for blood. So PL goes, a bunch of oh, ow, 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 ow. Blasto locks on a triple cart. Just loses one though. Other carts are still chilling. Ooh, one is about to get splashed down by the boat. So he's down to 2 carts left and a giant to tank. Not a bad first hit. He gets a couple of Teslas. How many Teslas? 1, 2, 3. Carts are so good in competitive play. So even though they don't get used in Raid Weekend, they're going to take out this blast bow. They probably get the District Hall afterwards because there's nothing shooting at them. And my dog is mad. Let's let him inside. Wait, the cards are still going? What the heck? Yo, cards are cracked. Alright, we gotta let him in. Let's let the dog in. He can go up the stairs, but he can't go down the stairs. He's so stupid. Dog content. Alright. PL doesn't wait, he just goes in instantly. Haste carts, finish. He's not messing around. 5 carts. Spread them out a little bit so they go in different directions. He has 1 left that he's holding. Graveyards from the first hit are swarming from the right side. They will get killed by the giant cannon quite a bit. Stop finicking around. Still some bars to tank for the left side carts. This looks crushed though. Does not want to let he does let the cards get locked onto by the giant cannon. Not great, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, bro's not messing around. He just uses 5 haste cards and he's like, get out of here. Get this face off my screen. Show his face on camera. He's the same dog as 2 months ago, or a month ago, whenever he was last on stream. Despite what chat might have you believe, I don't eat dogs. Duck is so mad. He's disappointed. Oh, was that the last hit? Looks like that was the last hit. He's a rat. He's turning 17 next year, actually. He's old. He's an old dog. But GG if that was the last hit. And we can head over to our raid weekend stream. We can do a couple of hits. I know Pink Frogs has something set up. And we can keep the dog here if he doesn't, if he behaves, but he's probably not gonna behave. But GG to the grannies. They'll have another chance in the losers bracket because it's double elimination for this tourney. If you have eaten Chinese food, then you have eaten dogs. Not really. Chinese people mainly eat pork. Oh, this base, really? I don't know this base well. If you want me to hit this base, it's gonna be some weird crap. No way you resisted temptation for 17 years. It's true though. I have not been tempted. We'll go with Haste Frost. Or Haste Rage, which one? Which one's better? Haste, Sparky. It's gonna be a Zap. It's either gonna be a Rage into the Blast Bow or a Frost to make life easier. I think Rage makes more sense. And then we'll try to chain down the giants at the start. Your dog looks so scared. He's just trying to get a good position to sleep. And let's go start here probably. But it's not going to be an easy base. Would you choose between your dog and Rozuge? My dog. Bro, I don't know Rozuge in real life. He knows something? He's scared? No. He's not scared, he's gonna be eaten. Okay. We're supposed to reach here. We pull a lot of zaps. It's right here. Okay. Probably could have gotten a little bit more, but not a bad hit. We won't have a frost for the Inferno Tower, but... It's probably fine. Guess we should zap on the Rock Artillery, because then we can one-shot that with our Golem. And let's see. Can you do a voice reveal? No. This channel uses voice or AI generated voices, and that will not change no matter how hard you plead. Maybe just one hog is needed for the Inferno. Alright, this is probably fine. And I'm pretty sure there's Teslas around the Rocket Artillery. But you frost like this. And we pulled quite a lot of zaps on that first hit. So there is. Okay, that giant was kind of an epic fail, I'll admit. Like a super epic fail. But like not very epic. Alright, we have a Hog Rider. We have a Hog Rider and 3 barbs. Need a barb here. And we just have to tank that Inferno Tower. If we don't screw up on the Inferno, we're good. Ah! My dog. My dog is fleeing. Stop it. You're stuck here with me. I'm not stuck with you, you're stuck with me. Okay, this worked. I wasn't sure if this was gonna work, but... I always fail this base with the actual strategy. Looks like this probably works better for me. Should have enough time, GG. Did you predict that, Tesla, or you knew it already? I knew it already. This is an internet base. It usually has both Teslas over there. Not in those exact positions, but it is usually there. So this is an internet base that actually has a plan already, but I don't like the plan at all. So I tried something new and it worked. Okay. Wait, Pink Frogs is 21-22? Oh no, not the Pink Froggers. They're getting slapped already. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. They have a GM. Let's go over to Balloon Skies. Let's see what we got over there. Sandino Jasso. I have not heard that name in a very long time. Doesn't he make Clash of Clans meme content? He's been around the block since forever ago. But his content's like so different from what I do that I've never really interacted with him. Got a fast Sparky here too. Send 17, clan name Plantation 13. Oh, I didn't know what that meant. You kept saying Plantation 13. I thought this was some sort of weird slavery reference, because that's what I have come to expect from my chat. No, you meant like the clan name, I see. I was a little bit late on these, on the barrel's bottom side, so need to be careful that Sparky doesn't go down. So we'll drop another ram here. Why did you expect racism? I don't know why. Just a gut feeling, just a vibe check, as they say. Actually, the timing works out perfectly. Barb here. And yeah. Just kind of speed to the end of this. I think the peak is not too bad either because of CH9. So we start with a pretty decent clan here. Maybe we'll do one raid. Ram. So I was just saying that Jasso streams sometimes and he does it with full face mask and AI voice. Oh, that's weird. I wouldn't go that far. Like, if you already know someone's voice, there's no point in doing like an AI text-to-speech kind of setup. I'm not saying it can't work, I'm just saying it's a little weird. But I'm pretty sure all of his videos are text-to-speech as well, right? So I don't think he's revealed his actual voice. Let's go this. He has yet to do a voice reveal, yeah. I figured. He just does like a lot of meme content with text-to-speech. Chill. Let the cannon ship me a little bit. That was actually risky. I almost let myself get locked onto by Inferno. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. Anyone who forces me to talk about this is getting banned. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about what I just did. The dog distracted me, okay. Alright, let's see if we can cover this. We can just start sparking into the Inferno Tower. I forgot I didn't have a zap. I don't know how I did that, but... yeah, we did bring a jump. And so you do have to be more careful than I was. Sen, what happened? We couldn't really get an angle on the Giants. Probably should have killed this trash building. Guess I'll do 2 graveyards, this. Might not be over, but do need to be careful. Other Tesla's gonna be on the other side, I think. I'll use Rage early to cover the wizards and probably some stuff on the right. Okay, let's try this. Sen, are you okay? What happened? I severely misplayed the first hit, so we need to lock in. Graveyard should take care of the Giants. Are you serious? I completely griefed to CH9. Oh no. Sen, what have you done? I don't want to talk about this. This is your fault. This is your fault. I want you to know this is your fault. Alright, we're not gonna talk about this. We're not gonna talk about this one. We're gonna pretend this didn't happen. Because it did not happen. It's not even a 750, boys. It's not even a 750. Don't blame the doggo. We're gonna blame him. We'll blame anyone besides ourselves. Oh. We'll find any way to avoid accountability. What the dog do? He messed us up. Alright. Let's see what the next plan is. We've been griefing quite a bit at Balloon Skies though. Let's see if we can get something good for the next plan. Maybe this is a good place to end. We just do the match and yeah, it's a good place to end. This is a rough peak too. Yeah, we'll do Gobble Mines, probably. Oh no, we'll do the peak at 1017. Like I said I was gonna do. Then we'll end off. Plantation 13. Okay, it's a double L. Inferno Tower can't be chained off the peak though. It's pretty toxic. Think the plan's gonna have to be... Wait, what? There's no way you're expecting me to two-shot the peak with this. What the hell? Level 4 Rage. This is not this is not it. Do you one-shot giant cannons? I don't know if you do. Do your best. Okay, we'll try our best. Level 3 balloons. Oh no. Alright. Let's not mess up this frost. I don't know how big the level 4 frost is, but it's definitely a little smaller. So let's not be as greedy as we normally are. Oh my god, we almost missed the blast bow. So there's a Tesla there. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the dragon to fly on the top right, and then we're gonna start with our rams. Oh my god, it actually doesn't one-shot. Oh no. Bro. Oh my god, I almost didn't kill that. Please Rage be covering. Oh, it's not covering. It's fine though. What the heck is this, man? Okay, so Spark's gonna wrap around. I think we can just barb this. And then I have a balloon for the top side because if we can kill all those multi-cannons, it's pretty worth. Wait, does the level 3 balloon win versus... Wait, I just realized that's a level 3 balloon. Huh. At least they have a Max Sparky. If it wasn't Max Sparky, I would not even have tried this. At least there's a chance. Let's do this. Pull some traps. Okay, we pull a lot of traps there. Do we at least get the multi-cannon? Okay, we get the multi-cannon. Let's sap this and try to clear the way towards the Spear Thrower. I will probably have to Frost Rage second attack. So we really want to kill that Spear Thrower if possible. Okay, this is a good hit. If we had our offense up, this would be pretty simple finish, but I don't even know if you can freeze the giant cannon. Not that it really matters, but... Well, we'll have to try our best with what we've been given. We might want to zap the giant cannon so we can get one shot. It's kind of weird to do that, but... Let's do this. Zap, Sparky, hog, this. Bunch of bars, maybe another hog. It's level 4 hogs too. Alright, we're gonna have to be really clean. You know, my dog's like resting on my arm. It's so uncomfortable to move when he does this. Everything's going against me. We're not... Do we even go for the giant cannon? I think we don't. I don't want to risk missing everything. Slow Frost here. Rage here. Oh, that goes over there. Man, it's so hard to play. Yes, this is too hard. Not one-shotting giant cannon is a rip. There's too many traps at the end. Pretty much any peak 2-shot's not going to be doable with these levels. Rip. Well, that is a 750, so we can end on push-ups, I guess. Doggo is training you for CH... For CH 11. Drew. Wait, we're gonna kill every defense, aren't we? No. No, but it is a 750. It's a 750. So close, so close. Alright, we'll do push-ups and then we can end off. Let the dog go. We're not gonna do push-ups with the dog on the shoulder. He's too fat for that. Alright. We end off on a 750. All right. We'll end it there and we'll do, I will read Centuria per Barb's request tonight. And I'll head off for now. Tomorrow's gonna be a standard stream. Start at the normal time. And then I'll do an art stream at the end, so. Today was a little bit different. We might have a tournament match each week from now to the next month-ish. But we'll see how it plays out. If we don't get knocked out too early, I believe we have weekly matches. So we'll see you guys all later though. We'll do art tomorrow. I actually don't have anything set up anyway, so we can't really do art right now. So I'll see you guys all later and take care.